So it's a pleasure to speak with you both. The film turned out great. It was hilarious. Jasper, I know you have experience working with Dick House, but how did the onset experience of Jackass compare to doing Loiter Squad?
Let's just say Lord Squad is kindergarten to what we do on Jackass. You know what I'm saying? It's a big step up. So it's a little different, but still fun. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was cool, relaxing, a little wild, but not too wild. Good times. Good times.
Definitely. And Zach, all the Jackass guys clearly inspired you to get into stunts. So how surreal was it doing it with, these idols of yours?
It was very surreal. It's like a dream come true. Like I couldn't believe this even happened, honestly. Like guys, it was just a dream come true. I'm just happy that they like welcomed me with open arms into this.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that really stood out, there wasn't like, at least in the film, there wasn't like any like initiation or like any hazing. You kind of just felt like real members, full members from the get go.
Yeah, I think they just faced us all at the same time as a group, with like them just coming back. They just prank us all at the same time. It wasn't like, we got to get these guys because they knew. They was like, no, we're going to get everybody because we're all back.
Yeah, and Jasper, you get to see Tyler, the creator, show up in the film. What did it mean for you to have him do a scene with you in the film?
Oh, it was pretty cool because he came into the movie, and then also we got Lino from Mortar Squad and Travis from Mortar Squad that came in. So to see my friends come in and join my job, or what you want to call it, my work, is pretty cool. I'm saying, like, come over here and see what I do.
Jasper, an unexpected star of the film was your father. He just steals several scenes. He's hilarious in it. How much convincing did it take to get him on board?
Quite a bit. Like I had, so he would call me every day and like should I do this? I'm like, I don't know if I really want to do it. He was like, I've been having nightmares. I can't sleep at night. And I'm like, bro, you're overthinking it way too much. And then even with the bird thing, they put the bird on his arm. We had to like pump him up and all yell his name and like bring confidence into his chest and stuff. But we got him out there. I'm glad he came. You know what I'm saying? He had a good time. And it's always good to see somebody's really, really natural reaction to not being around any of this stuff. So that would made his part so good because he was legit scared for his life.
So Zach, this film is both a farewell and a passing, of the torch to a new generation. How do you view the Jackass brand kind of living on in the future?
I'm not sure. That's a good question. Like, I don't think any of us really know what's going to happen to the Jackass brand, like in the future. But I mean, if there's no like clear plans as of right now to do anything else, other than like the release of a 4.5. But if they were to ask us to do anything else, I would totally be down. I think we all would. But we would definitely want the OGs to still be involved in some way. I wouldn't want it to be like just the new guys.
Jasper, the response has been so positive to Jackass Forever. How much of a trip, seeing millions of people go out to the theaters and just share their reactions, has it been overwhelming?
It feels good. It's not, I wouldn't say overwhelming. I've been in this game for like 11 years now, but the movie thing is for sure definitely different, based on a different audience, group of people and stuff like that. But I think I've been playing it cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not big headed or nothing. I'm still chillaxing. I'm on Earth still. I'm not in the clouds too high.
Zach, you both got to appear in some WWE events with Johnny Knoxville feuding with Sami Zayn. How cool was it, meeting people like Randy Orton and Matt Riddle and, being part of that show?
Oh, that was awesome. I never thought that was going to happen. That was just so cool. Like, it's so interesting, all the different worlds that collide, because of Jackass. I can't wait to see what, potentially can come next.
And then Jasper, what was the moment when you really just felt like a full member of Jackass and you were like, I belong here and, this is part of my future now?
I think it might have been the treadmill bit. We filmed that early on or whatever during the filming process. And then once we did it, Steve walked over and he was like, honestly, I didn't think you was going to do it. I'm glad you did. And he said like this little heartwarming thing. And it made me feel good. Like, okay, they accept me. They know I'm crazy too.
Zach, a lot of members have talked about, getting paranoid as filming goes on because it's just constant pranks and fooling each other. Can you talk about, did the newbies kind of have each other's backs, or was it kind of fair game amongst everyone?
Oh, it was fair game amongst everyone with the pranks and everything. Like everything felt like it could be a prank. No matter what, you were doing, it could have been a prank. Like I that was like the most nerve-wracking thing throughout the entire movie, was just like freaking out. Like that was probably like the most stress I've ever had. Like just like hoping that stuff wasn't a prank, looking around every corner, like before you sat in a chair, making sure it wasn't rigged with something. Like, it was fucking nerve-wracking, but it was very fun though at the same time.
Jasper, I have to ask, the OF tape volume 2 just turned 10. It's such a crazy that it's been 10 years, but do you think we'll ever see a full-on Odd Future reunion down the line?
Probably not. I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't see it happening. I actually tried to get a reunion, not even a reunion, but like a small mixtape with everybody on it, like around like, when was this? I'm bad with dates, so I'm gonna say maybe like 2014, maybe 15, and it just never happened. Yeah, I don't know. We all grown and went on our own path. We're all friends still, though. You know what I'm saying?
All still having great success. And Zach, the grand openings of these films are always so awesome, and it takes so much work to put it together. When you first saw the whole scene with the Godzilla dick causing havoc throughout the city, what was just your first reaction to seeing like it all just come together like that?
It was just like, oh my God, this is like one of the coolest opening scenes I've ever seen. Like, because it all started with like, because that was going to be a bit just for the movie. It wasn't even the original. That wasn't even going to be the opening. And then like, while we were filming it, they were like, oh, this is the opening now. And like and then like seeing it escalate from there to this huge opening scene was just insane. It was awesome to see Spike and Jeff and everyone like turn that, like make like movie magic, It was so cool to be able to see that happen like right in front of me.
And then Jasper, there's a lot of nudity in the film, and you see like dicks do things that you just never thought was possible. Like, could you just like, have you ever seen that much like them? I'm sure you haven't seen that many dicks in like such a short period of time. It's
Nah,
sort of nuts.
For sure, I have not seen that many dicks in a short period of time. Also, the group text has dicks all in it too, so it doesn't just stop on screen. It goes all the way into your phone. Especially after somebody's dicks get like torn up, you get to see the aftermath of like, look at my dick after 2 days. It's all purple and blue. I actually got caught looking at one of the photos and I felt weird. It's like, what you looking at? I'm like, it's just a homie dick. It's all purple.
Zach, my last question here, out of this whole film experience, out of the stunts that made it, what was your favorite scene?
My favorite scene, like of me or just anyone?
Anyone.
I think one of my favorite scenes is when Preston has the thing like punching his balls, like the miniature scene. Like that is so funny. I was like so jealous of that scene. Like I wish that would have been.
Like, how you think so?
Yeah.
The pain in his eyes.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed. I wouldn't have enjoyed that. That would have sucked. But it was such a good scene.
It is a great scene. That's a very odd thing to be jealous of when you put it out, but I understand the sentiment for sure.
Yeah.
Guys, congrats on the film and congrats on becoming, full Jackass members. It was great.
Thank you.
Thank you.